Introducing the new MFS 2530D. Utilizing Tohatsu's key development concepts of versatility and sophistication, the legacy of our top-performing and most reliable engines has been passed on to our completely redesigned MFS 2530D. Tohatsu's MFS 2530D is the lightest three-cylinder four-stroke 25 and 30 horsepower engine on the market. With a weight reduction of about 20% from the previous version, we have achieved the best displacement to weight ratio in its class. Tohatsu's MFS 2530D is designed with a range of options to fit a variety of boating applications, including manual or electric start, tiller or remote steering, manual tilt, and power tilt and trim. Unique to the MFS 2530D, we have redesigned the tiller handle to include a stop switch, a 4-step variable idle control button from 750 to 1050 RPM, forward neutral reverse shifter, throttle friction adjustment, and electric start button on certain models. Tohatsu's multifunction tiller handle is also available for multiple model options. The multifunction tiller handle includes all the functions of the standard tiller, plus trim control at your fingertips, a longer arm length, and 3-position height adjustment with optional accessory to provide an additional 4-position height adjustment. Building upon Tohatsu's industry-first battery-less electronic fuel injection 4-stroke technology, every MFS 2530D comes standard with Recoil Start, whether you choose a manual or electric start model. Additionally, the electric start models include a 17.5 amp high output charging system. Tohatsu has optimized our high output charging system by engineering a new, lightweight, and compact water-cooled rectifier. This new feature reduces heat and allows for increased alternator output. The intake manifold is redesigned to improve airflow and reduce heat buildup, increasing performance without sacrificing durability while lightening the part's weight by almost half. The fuel management assembly has been simplified from many individual components to one complete component for easier service and a cleaner engine design. Tohatsu has also included an oil filter drip pan, improving serviceability, reducing waste, and keeping an environmentally conscious mindset. Modeled after the proven design of our MFS 9.9, 15, and 20E, the crankshaft assembly is designed to have a 5mm offset with a 37% weight reduction. These changes significantly reduce friction, resulting in better fuel efficiency and overall engine performance. A completely redesigned midsection has been engineered to maximize strength where needed while helping us meet our goal of becoming the lightest 3-cylinder 25 and 30 horsepower on the market. We have repositioned the engine mount locations and shortened the distance between the upper and lower engine mounts. Our revamped design reduces vibration and increases maneuverability for a smoother boating experience. Tohatsu's newly designed gear case has been given a torpedo-like shape for optimal hydrodynamic flow, reducing water drag and improving performance from planing to top-end speed. A gear ratio of 2.17 to 1 optimizes low-end torque and the ability to turn a wide variety of propellers for many boating applications. The new MFS 2530D gear case includes an additional auxiliary water intake port, providing consistent cooling water circulation. Standard built-in freshwater flushing system simplifies routine engine flushing with the ability to attach a standard water hose. Following Tohatsu design philosophy of affordance, edgy, and static, these models balance dynamic details and practical applications, with certain models available in either Tohatsu colors, aquamarine blue or beluga white. The new MFS 2530D is built to complement your boating preferences. Tohatsu's MFS 2530D continues to raise the industry standard in performance, power-to-weight ratio, and durability.